Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Coaches. Today we're taking a little bit more serious approach. We want to address some concerns that are out there. There's some public concerns with the advent of the coronavirus and how it's spreading throughout the world right now. So we have some talking points that we want to get into. So if you're thinking about, if you're worried, if you're scared to come in, we have some great talking points that we're going to be discussing today, and we're here to help you feel safe about your gym here at Sacris.
And if you still don't want to come in, we've got options for you.
Absolutely.
But yeah, okay. So there you go. We had it written up. We're putting this together. Obviously, everything's going fast and furious right now, so we didn't have a ton of time to put this together, so that's why I have my computer out with Patrick's talking points.
Okay, so micro gyms. We here at Sacris are considered a micro gym, and we are cleaner than some of those bigger gyms, those big box gyms, the Globo gyms, or whatever they are out there. We've got, not only are we being really proactive, as you guys have seen in the gym, we're being proactive about cleaning all the stuff, all the equipment that we're using, but we're also, behind the scenes, we're cleaning as well. We're making sure everything is very sanitary, very sanitized, disinfected. I've got Mason in here in between classes, sometimes during classes, cleaning up stuff as well. So we're taking into account everything.
And for people that don't know us, that don't come here, what that means is after every workout, each member, right, is cleaning their equipment. We're cleaning up after each class. At a micro gym like us, and all the other CrossFit gyms around here, most people know their members. We know every one of our members very, very closely. If they don't come to their normal 5:15 a.m. class, they're getting a call from us. We're very, very close with everybody. At bigger chain gyms, you just don't have that relationship. Nobody knows who uses what equipment. When the 5:15 class leaves, I can tell you all the names of the people that are in that class. I know what equipment they used. I know what to clean. Everybody's, it's a very intimate setting. That being said, there's a lot of space in the gym. Nobody's right on top of each other. You have a lot of space. It's a very good place to be. Besides keeping your immunity up and being fit, you have all that community support.
Absolutely. So with us here at Sacris, it's not about access to equipment, right? It's about being coached. This is a coaching facility, meaning that it's more than just going to the gym and just working on the equipment. You've got eyes on you, making sure you're moving safely, making sure that you're doing the movements correctly for the correct kind of stimulus of that workout, meaning that if the workout is intended to get your heart rate up, that's what we're going to be doing. The coach is going to be there making sure you're moving adequately and appropriately.
So, Coach, what's the difference between going online and getting a workout and you designing a workout and you supplying your gym with that, and I'm using quotes here, that same workout? Tuesday's workout's the same for every class, right? Wednesday's workout's the same for every class. What's the difference between somebody that prints something off the internet and goes to a gym versus the workout you write up on the whiteboard for each of your people?
Well, I am scaling each individual movement to meet you where you are. So if you get that program off the internet, you might not be able to do this movement. You might be able to try to do this movement, but I'm going to have my eyes on you and be able to modify that and correct things as you're going through this workout to keep you safe and to keep things going in the right direction. Not only that, but you're getting just this abundance of expertise on how to attack that workout, how you can be your absolute best, how you can give your absolute best in this workout. So it's more than just form, tips, and technique. It's about mental game, getting you through it mentally. How can you break up a big chunk of, let's say you're doing 100 push-ups. How can you get through that? And that's what the coach is there. He's there to help you not only get with the right form and technique, but also how to break it up mentally, and see that you're going to be very successful.
And to add on to that, if I print off a workout online and it said 100 push-ups or it said 10 push-ups, what if you can't do one push-up? What do you do then? I mean, you might skip that part, right? But what would you do if you had programmed 100 push-ups in a workout, but you had 3 people in class that couldn't do a push-up?
I'd modify. We'd do something not completely different. We'd do push-ups to plates, push-ups to boxes, push-ups to an elevated surface,
right?
And to make that something that you can do, and that's also hitting the same stimulus.
Right. Okay, great. And then kids. So schools are closed, which our kids are really excited about that. Obviously.
You get an extra week of spring break.
Yeah, and some are too, right? I think some school districts are closed for three weeks. Right now, we're in Adams 12. We're closed for 2 weeks, and the kids are rambunctious. We allow healthy. Obviously, we want to make sure everybody's healthy. Nobody has any symptoms. Nobody's around anybody with symptoms. People in the gym. If you're in high school, you could probably join our adult classes. The only thing we have is that there's a very high level of maturity that needs to be in there. There's no horse playing around there. It's serious. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a game. It's an environment where there's people there that are coming to be together and stay fit. But we do have kids classes as well. If you have your kids out of school and they need that exercise, they need that built up immunity, they need that fitness. We have kids classes on Tuesdays and Fridays at 4:15, and if the market dictates, meaning like if you guys need more times, need more availability, more ages, that's something we can add on a dime, because we're a small, locally family-owned business, and we can work with you guys on that.
And another great benefit there is that I get to know everybody, and I not only do we know you by name, and that's important, but I know what your limitations are. I know everybody, what you can and can't do, what you are capable of, and I know where to draw where we need to draw the line. So that's another thing that's really important here is just making sure that you are. I know you pretty well, and so do our coaches, and we know what is going to work for you and what's not. So, yeah.
Okay. So we have a few people. We have Cindy and Kim and Stephanie and Laura watching. Hi, guys. If you guys have any questions, let us know. I think that was about it for not quitting your gym membership. It's a really, really good idea to keep your fitness going, keep your health at number one, and you guys that are going to a gym and are staying fit, you guys definitely have an advantage. I mean, nobody's going to tell you the fitter you are or the sicker you are, right? It's pretty much the opposite, right?
Exactly.
So stay healthy, right?
The worst thing you could do is to stop moving right now.
Right.
Once you stop moving, that's when the disease and everything can come in and start getting you. And I don't mean for like a week, but I mean longer than that. So just keep moving. Let's keep you in the same routine. That'll keep you from going mad. We'll just keep moving.
Yep. And Coach Stephanie is not available today, but she wrote, the worst thing you can do is stop moving. Like you just said too, yeah. So as long as you're well and the government doesn't close us down, keep showing up. We love that our gym has a way for us to stay fit if there is a closure, which we are going to talk about right now. Cindy says you guys are the best. Thank you, Cindy. And then Kim, of course, health is so important. I love what Stephanie said. Kim, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I love what you're doing right now to help people. So that being said, let's say we have somebody that's like, I get it. I want to be there, but I just can't get past this fear that I have of being around crowds, and I'm self-quarantined. What are some offerings we have for them?
Well, we're going to be designing some custom coaching for folks. So it's going to be a workout that's designed specifically for our members that are nervous about coming inside, and that's totally okay, and I get that, and we 100% respect that. And so if you're nervous about it, we're going to customize these workouts for you individually. Then we'll put this up on our app so that you can access it. I'm going to create a private track for each of our members that are going to be unable to make it in and healthy enough to perform a workout. And these are going to be designed for that specific athlete. Now, this is a huge service. This is what we do for online personal training, and what we're going to be doing is offering this to our members at no additional cost.
Right. It's definitely a premium service that you can find yourself online. It's not the same as downloading an at-home workout. It's online remote coaching. It is not online remote programming. That's where you get the situation we talked about, where you're going to be told to do 100 push-ups and send an email in. We're going to be talking to our members quite frequently on the days that there are workouts. Probably twice a day we'll be catching up with them. We're going to be using Zoom. We talk with gym owners all over the world, literally hundreds and hundreds of gym owners. We know gym owners that have had to close down in Italy and China, and they've reported back with advice and how they've handled these situations, and these are things we're learning from them. So we've got a big advantage over some other industries because we have those relationships with those people to keep you guys fit and healthy. And losing my train of thought there, but
let me just say something. Yeah. These workouts that we're going to be having, they're going to be you're going to be able to do these at home, right? And for our personal training clients who come into the gym, what I'll be doing, we'll still be doing our personal training. The difference here is that these workouts are built to a larger goal, and these are going to be 100% customized to them. Whereas the folks who are going to be doing a group track, we're going to be still doing our group programming, but it's going to be customized to you, to each individual member and whatever your ability is. Just like in normal, just like we are in normal classes, what happens is we meet you where you're at, and that's what we're going to be doing here. So I'll be doing form technique. You guys, just like Jennifer said, we can do a class. We'll be doing classes on Zoom.
That's what I wanted to say. That's what got me off is the Zoom. These people that we work with, they're doing a thing called, one of the gyms is doing a thing called Zoom at noon, and I'm totally stealing that. I think that's an awesome idea. So thank you for, that's where I was going with that.
So we'll be doing classes like that as long as you have access to your camera and the internet. We'll be able to do that, and I'll be giving you coaching, guidance, technique, form technique for our personal training clients. So long as you're healthy, we'll be meeting. We can do either via Zoom or we can meet at a park, and it's all going to be doable from home, right? And then we're going to be talking about some stuff that we'll be doing to help, with weighted movements. A lot of people don't have those kind of weights at home. So, Jennifer and I, we're going to be talking about doing a lend program. And it's kind of like a library.
Possibly.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the future.
We're working with insurance on liabilities there. There's some things, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're working on for you. Kim had a great comment, though, and I think we should address this because just what you mentioned about the lend program. She had mentioned, I need a rig at home. As of right now, I'll be lifting my toilet paper rolls, but unfortunately I only have 4 rolls left. So there are a ton of options, even with no equipment. Don't stress about that. At worst case, and I'll let you talk, promise. Worst case, we can give you a list of small, inexpensive equipment to go out and get. Another option is the lend thing that we talked about. We're working with insurance on that. And then another option is just there's items around the house you could use, right?
A suitcase is a great tool. Take a small suitcase, fill it up. It gets pretty heavy, right?
Yeah.
We can do all kinds of stuff with that. Yep. Just ideas. Your 4 toilet paper rolls that you have left, Kim. That's probably not going to cut it. I'd say
not for Kim, right?
Go stand in line at Costco for a couple hours. Yeah. Get maybe four more rolls.
And that's the difference between what we're talking about offering versus downloading a remote program, right?
Yeah.
Because all the custom options we'll have based on your needs. And the last thing I think we'll talk about with this initiative more is we created an intake form to get all your information. We created a list of equipments, asked what you have, what you don't have, and we're gonna base your workouts. We'll have that theme workout where he knows what muscle groups we want to work that day, right? But then base your customized program on that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
And I think that's all the time we've got for today. Gosh, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please let us know. And we're here for you. We're here to partner alongside with you and keep you and your health and fitness in check. And the worst thing that we could do at this time is just to not do anything. So whether you're going to be staying at home, whether, worst case scenario things happen, and we're going to be partnering up with you so that you can continue your progress, everyone's progress. And it's not just for our members. If you're at a big box gym and they're shutting down, we can work with you as well. So we can schedule something like a video interview, or we can meet you someplace, and we can get you involved with some of this stuff as well.
Yep, exactly. All right. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, any stresses, talk to us. Don't keep it inside, right? Talk to us. Anything that's stressful, it's always better to let it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.